The Canonization by John Donne. For God's sake, hold your tongue and let me love, or chide my palsy, or my gout. My 5 grey hairs a ruined fortune flout. With wealth your state, your mind with arts improve. Take you a course, get you a place, observe his honour or his grace, or the king's real or his stamped face. Contemplate what you will approve, so you will let me love. Alas, alas, who's injured by my love? What merchant's ship have my sighs drowned? Who says my tears have overflown his ground? When did my colds a forward spring remove? When did the heats which my veins fill add one man to the plaguy bill? Soldiers find wars, and lawyers find that still litigious man, which quarrels move, though she and I do love. Call us what you will, we are made such by love. Call her one, me another fly. We are tapers too, and at our own cost die. And we in us find the eagle and the dove. The phoenix riddle hath more wit. By us we two being one are it. So to one natural thing both sexes fit. We die and rise the same and prove mysterious by this love. We can die by it, if not live by love. And if unfit for toms and hers our legend be, it will be fit for verse. And if no piece of chronicle we prove, we'll build in sonnets pretty rooms, as well as a well-wrought urn becomes the greatest ashes as half-acre tombs. And by these hymns all shall approve us canonized for love. And thus invoke us, you whom reverent love made one another's hermitage, you to whom love was peace that is now rage, who did the whole world's soul contract and drove into the glasses of your eyes, so made such mirrors and such spies that they did all to you epitomize. Countries, towns, courts beg from above a pattern of your love.
Now we will provide you with a commentary. The Canonization is the creation of John Donne, which reflects the notion of Neo-Platonic love. The poem deals with the relationship of two lovers who are so into each with other that they exclude the outside world and form a geocentric outcome. The 5 stanzas of the Canonization are metered in iambic lines ranging from trimeter to pentameter. In each of the 9-line stanzas, the first, third, 4th and 7th line are in pentameter, the 2nd, 5th, 6th and 8th in tetrameter, and the 9th in trimeter. The rhyme scheme in each stanza is A, B, B, A, C, 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 D, D. According to M.H. Abrams, in the Canonization, the poetic argument develops as the comparisons of the relationship between lovers move from the area of commerce and business through actual and mythical births and diverge from of historical memorials to a climax which equates the sexual acts and the moral status of worldly lovers with the ascetic life and heavenly destination of unworldly saints.
In the first stanza, the speaker is distressed by his friend's remarks against his love and asks him not to be in his way of love. He has given his friend permission to mock or torment him about his old age or horrible economic condition. The speaker suggests his friends to take the flamboyance of his friend's health and sophistication to somewhere else. His friend can be involved in politics or work for the betterment of his economy, and he might experience all this with profound consideration, but he should not get in the way of the speaker's love. In the second stanza, the speaker explains that not one is interrupted by his love. Exaggeration of sentiments is a Petrarchan style of conceit, and it has been used here to show that love does not need this exaggeration to express itself. The love shown by the speaker is not harmful for anyone. No one is sacrificing for their love. Every day people are fighting in wars. Lawyers find the flaws that obstructs justice. Wise people run the world through discussion. All these things can occupy other people, but the speaker and his lover are not interrupted by anything. In the third stanza, the lovers don't care how the world sees them. They are like moths attracted to the flames of a candlestick, or they are like the candles which melts through their own warmth. They are attracting and burning each other with love. Here Dye connotates 17th century superstition that sexual intercourse shortens life. Here the poet used metaphor of eagle and the dove to portray the speaker and his lover. Here eagle represents male authority, elegance and might. On the other hand, love represents female mildness, peace and purity. Here the speaker mentions the legendary phoenix to explain that they are hoping to transform through their love and turn into one. They are transforming into one divine unit through their resurrection. In the fourth stanza, the speaker explains that their love cannot be put in a boundary of worldly notion of love. Rather, their love is something celestial which deserves the attention of the poets. Their love might not be celebrated through tombs or monuments, but through the verses of the poems. Their love will be remembered. Sonnets written for them shall be like the urn that contains remains of a dead person. The poems will just like that contain the lust of their love. As Vatican canonizes saints, poems will canonize them.
In the last stanza of the poem is written from a third person's point of view. We is inspired by the love affair of the two lovers. The third person is now jealous of them and wants to achieve the sainthood of love just like the speaker and his lover. People all around the world is enlightened through the heavenly example of true love. Therefore, the love of the speaker and his lover has found immortality. Finally, if we summarize the poem, The Canonization, we can say that in the poem, poet demands that some complainer should leave him alone to love. The complainer should turn his attention elsewhere, and nobody is ever hurt by the love. They are not sinking ships or causing floods, delaying spin, or causing others to die, or supporting wars or lawsuits. The poet and his lover take their own changes together. They are unified in their love. They are like candles that will burn out on their own, yet they have been reborn together in fire, like the fabled phoenix. On the other hand, the love is a beautiful example of the world that will be immortalized, canonized, a pattern of all other love in the world. Thank you.